Hello, gorgeous. I'm Abiola, and we are live. Welcome to Spiritpreneur Summer School, because the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy is open. And so we're celebrating with live broadcasts, Spiritpreneur Summer School. If you are wanting to launch your own course, create your own business, put yourself and your brand on the map, or even create a brand from scratch, head over to richgoddess.club, richgoddess.club, to take my free spiritual selling secrets master class. Say that 5 times fast. All right. So today's topic, I got allergies going. I have to let me just put in a disclaimer. I got allergies happening. I didn't take any allergy meds. It just hit me as soon as I started sitting here. I'm like, my allergies are like, but it's all right. We're gonna press on through. Greetings, Goddess Lamorla. I'm so glad that you're here. Greetings, Goddess T. Marie. Yes, size movement. Beautiful. Yes. Well, that's what Spiritpreneur Guru Academy is all about. How to turn your mission to a movement. So T. Marie, Queen, size, movement. You definitely want to take my free masterclass on spiritual selling secrets at richgoddess.club, so we can turn your mission into a movement. Red Pen for Rent is in the house. You definitely, if you need a book edited, my goddess Alyssa McGowan is the most amazing editor. Check her out at redpenforrent.com. So this video is all about the equipment that you need to make your videos and your podcasts. And I needed to make an updated video for my goddesses in the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy. So I decided, since it was Spiritpreneur Summer School, to open the doors and share this training with you as well. All right, so we're going to be going through everything that you need, everything that you don't need, the things that you may want to invest in if you have a little more to invest in, or the things that if you have less to invest in, what you should be doing. And feel free to ask your questions, because that is what makes it better, because I can answer your questions. And I guarantee you, if you have a question, there's somebody sitting on the sidelines, hiding in the back, who has the same question, who is scared to ask. So the first thing I wanted to show you was the setup that I'm currently using to film. So I'm going to try to see if, like, maybe with my iPad, I can do some kind of, I don't know. Let's see. Take a picture of the background. No, I don't know my iTunes password right this minute, iPad, so just flow with me. Just rock with me. All right, let's see. All right, I'm trying to see if I can. All right, it's gonna keep asking me for the password. Anybody else have as much issues remembering their iTunes password as I do? All right, so, all right, we're gonna skip that and come back to it. Let me just share with you what equipment I'm using to record this video. So right now I have, don't ever, first of all, number one, don't use whatever camera that comes with your laptop unless your laptop was specially made with a high-tech camera that was made specifically for, to be able to shoot videos. It's probably crappy. The first thing that you want to do is, as soon as you can, upgrade from that camera. If it is the only camera that you have access to, the best camera to use is the one that you have. Somebody say that, mean that, write that down, because you need to be able to use media in your business. For my Spiritpreneur Guru Academy goddesses, you are creating your own courses. You're using videos on your sales pages. You're bonding and communicating with your tribe like I'm doing right now, right? And so you want to be able to start with what you have. So I don't want you to go out and buy a whole bunch of equipment before you're able to do so. Start with what you have. And the beautiful thing is that, you know, we are all, everybody, most people, 99.9% of the people who are watching this on your phone, you probably have a great camera. So my setup right now is the Logitech Brio. Logitech Brio. I'm going to type that in for my Facebook peeps. And for everybody else, you can find links to this afterward. If you're watching this on a replay, you can find all of the links by going to my site, womanifesting.com, and click on faves on the top of the page, and it'll have links of where you can buy everything. So the Logitech Brio is the top of the line camera that they use for conferences and stuff. I had another one. I've had a couple of different Logitechs, and they tend to go bad after like about a year and a half or 2 years. This is the top of the line one, and it gives amazing quality. The light that I have, let me just show you this big box. The light that I have is this one, the Diva Ring Light Supernova. Can y'all see that? So that's what I was trying to take a picture of, that's behind my laptop. So I have my laptop, and then for people who are watching on Instagram, you're watching on the iPhone 10. And the camera is the reason why I decided to get the iPhone 10 instead of the other one, because it's an amazing, amazing, amazing camera. So this light is really, really awesome, because then you don't have to use, you know, multiple lights or, you know, anything like that and trying to get it together. But again, thank you for the hearts. Or maybe the Diva ring lights, thank you for the hearts. I got a lot of equipment to show y'all, so that's why I'm like leaning in. It's like a lot of equipment going on. I could use an assistant right now helping me with all of this. Thank you for the hearts, Instagram. Love you too. Yes, and so with the ring light, I got the one that was the highest level one because it has a dimmer on it. There are other ones, again, just start with where you are, but I thought that it would be really useful to use the dimmer. So far, I've just turned it on and turned it up. I haven't utilized it to the fullest, but I probably, and it also has a tripod, which is great because it can elevate, it can move up and down. Okay, so make sure that your lighting is good. A good way to think about it, even when you're shooting outside, if you don't have a light, open your window and let the light come in and let that be your light. The best way to think about it is that the light is in your eyes. The light is in your face. The light should be in front of you. If the light is in the back of you, you're going to be completely, if you are, you know, chocolate cocoa tones like me, your cacao will totally look like just a sunspot. Your sunshine will turn to a sunspot. So make sure that the light is in the front, that the light is, you know, and again, if you don't have a light, open your window, stand in front of the window with your phone and shoot that way. I'm going to show you some great handheld tripods that I use as well. Okay. And then when it comes to tripods, let me show you. Here's what I have been using for a really, really long time. This is a Sony tripod. Here's what you want to make sure, because there are tripods that start at $9.99. But you want to just make sure that your tripod has a level, which is right here on this one. This one just recently broke, so I bought another one. I'm going to show you the one that I have. Hello, goddesses. Hello, goddess Chef Amira. You're going to be seeing some amazing videos coming from her. What? Ah, she's amazing. All right, so yeah, so you want to make sure that the tripod has a level so that you can know whether it is off kilter or when you shoot your video, you're cocked to the side or whatever the case may be. See, if you listen to this tripod, I mean, it's creakier than it was because now it's broken, but it was kind of creaky and I kind of rocked with it for a few years. I don't remember how much it cost, but it was very inexpensive. Your tripod should not ideally make that kind of noise. This is the current tripod that I'm using, and Again, you can find all of the links if you go to womanifesting.com and click on faves. For people who are in the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy, like I see a few of you here, you don't worry, you'll get this all in the Academy. I'll break it down for you. You'll get all of the links. You'll get everything there. Greetings, Goddess. I see you. But if you're not, then go to womanifesting.com and click on faves on the top. And what I really, really like about this tripod, I'm really loving, the main reason I bought it is that I think it goes to 72 inches because I wanted the capacity to be able to make videos standing up. And the old tripod kind of ran out at like, I don't know, 5'3" or something like that. So if you want to be able to make videos standing up, sitting down, sitting on the floor, whatever, and have the full capacity to do that, then make sure, check how many inches it extends to, okay? And then the little plate on the top, this is a plate that you buy separately that just, I'm gonna bend it down so that you can see. If you're going to be shooting with your phone, because I shoot with my phone a lot, and so this allows you to just be able to attach your phone to it, okay? All right. Oh, here's the box so that you can actually see what tripod this is. And when I was looking for this one, I actually saw it everywhere, online, from like Walmart to whatever, Walmart, Amazon, a bunch of places. Again, for me, the best thing was that it extends so that you can be able to shoot standing up. All right, so that is awesome. All right, so you got your tripod, we talked about lighting, right? We talked about your camera that you're gonna be shooting on. What else do you need to know? Well, sound. Sound is really, really important. I'm going to show you a couple of other lighting options and then let's get into sound. All right, so another thing that could be really, really helpful is if you're out and about, you're not going to be carrying the whole Diva light with you. Y'all saw that box. It was like a lot to carry just sitting in the house, right? And again, your videos, your video presence is so important. If you have something that you want to share, it's so important that we are able to be able to communicate with your audience, with your tribe. They are waiting for you. Thank you for the hearts. They are waiting for you. And so this is really, really great. I'm going to show you what this is. This is a portable light. Thank you for the hearts, Instagram. These are portable. This is a portable light that goes on top of your camera. Yes. So that you could be able to shoot on the go. If you're trying to shoot something more professional, maybe you want to shoot a commercial for your business, right? Maybe you want to shoot that on your camera. That's not so far-fetched. People shoot movies on their iPhone all the time. So, okay, so this is, let me show you what this is. This gives you different color filters for the light because, maybe with my complexion, I might need one filter. Maybe someone else would need one of the others. There are, I think, 5 of these, and it attaches onto the top of, it's called a shoe mount, which is basically the thing that attaches onto the top of the tripod, like I showed you over here, so that you could be able, it comes with its own, so that you could be able to use it with your, it's made mostly for mobile camera, but if you're shooting with a professional camera, you can use these as well. All right, so this is pretty awesome if you're wanting to get a more professional camera game going, because again, you being able to communicate with your tribe in your business is really important. Then there's this, which is really awesome. If you're wanting to, say, shoot something more professionally, this has different lenses. Sorry, Facebook, I realized I'm showing Instagram and I'm not showing you. So I'm using different lenses. So this is a fisheye lens. There's a telephoto lens. Let me show you what these look like. And different lenses if you're wanting to get a different effect. And these snap directly onto your camera without the case. Coach Kaylin is in the house. Hello, Coach Kaylin. She says, how do the filters work? So the way that it works is when you plug it in, when you plug this into your camera with this, it lights up. So it lights up really, really bright, and the filters, just like if I put, say I held this up in front of any other light, the light's gonna come out blue. If I held up the orange one, the light would be more orangey. That's basically it, that you are playing it by ear or by eye to see how your subject, which is usually you, or if you're shooting an interview, you and somebody else look best, okay? All right, good. Okay, so let me just show you this again. So these are little lenses if you're wanting to get a different effect, if you want to do something cool or something like that with your camera. These just snap right on to the camera without the case, all right? And maybe for some of these, for my goddesses in the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy, I'll do a further breakdown and just show you how it all goes down. I don't have time in this format because I have a lot of things that I want to show you, which just reminds me, I want to talk about audio and I haven't even plugged in my mic. Like, hello. All right, so give me a sec, y'all. Let me plug in my microphone. So here's the mic that I'm using. Gonna plug it in, and usually you can thread it up your clothes. Not gonna obviously do that for you now. And you want to put it where it is aimed at you, at where you're speaking, to be able to have clean sound quality, because no matter what, the sound quality is the most important thing. I come from a film and TV background in theater, so I had a lot to actually unlearn when I started doing video online, because things need to be a lot more simple than, you know, traditionally for TV and for film. And so the sound is the most important thing. We can forgive jumpy pictures or whatever, because we know, for the most of us, that obviously if I'm shooting live and I've got live Instagram going, live YouTube, live Facebook, live whatever, that, you know, they haven't perfected it yet. So things are sometimes going to be glitchy. Most of us understand that. However, if the sound is like going crazy, you can't concentrate on the content that I'm teaching you. So you want to make sure that you got your sound together. Hello, Goddess Maitland. Am I pronouncing your name right? Maitland. That's beautiful. I got to go Guyanese with it. Maitland. Yes. All right. She wanted to know the name of the lenses. Again, everything, if you go to womanifesting.com and click on faves at the top, by tomorrow, it'll be up to date with all of these products. A lot of them are up there now. Some of them are newer, so they may not be there, but by tomorrow, Goddess Michaela's gonna hook it up. My assistant is going to make it happen for us. Okay, so this is a remote control. I'm gonna show you this, which works via Bluetooth to be able to shoot, which is really, really great, because sometimes you may want to shoot something, like say you want to set your phone up on your tripod, right? Or you want to move it back, and say you're shooting an interview and it's only you and the other person, and you want to make it look professional. So you would then use a remote control. So this is really, really convenient to have in your bag of tricks. All right. And again, you don't have to go out and buy all of this stuff. If all you have right this minute is your phone, start with that. Start with that. Okay. All right, good. Okay. So continuing with audio. So let me show you the mics that I've been using until recently. So these are the Talk and Roll. These are really, really inexpensive. These are around like maybe about $15 or so, maybe $17, $18. They're really inexpensive. And I had bought like a bunch of them because they're really, you can just carry them around with you. So, and they're kind of janky because I've carried them literally around the world with me. That's why I've bought so many, because, you know, they get lost in your luggage and that kind of thing. And this is what the mic looks like without the protector over it. And this is what it looks like with the protector. It's just a little bit smaller than this one, which is now under my arms, which is not what you want to be doing. Ideally, you want to not have the cat hair and all of that going on it. And another reason why I had more than one is to do interviews. So with an adapter, with your phone, if you have an iPhone, you now need an adapter, which is, again, I will link all of this stuff to be able to use the mic on your phone, but you can also use these on your laptop. You just plug them right in where the headphones would go. And there's something called a splitter, which I'm gonna show you, which allows you to do interviews. So recently when I couldn't find one of these that didn't have a broken clip on it, like you see, like look at that, it has like the clip is broken, so it works, but it doesn't clip onto the clothes. So the last video that I made, I was having to hold the mic. And so then these are called lavalier mics. So I just went and bought something completely new. I felt like, okay, I've outgrown that. Let's upgrade our situation here. All right. So I bought this, which I am happy with so far. And it's called an interview set. 2 lavalier mics into one device. So I'll show you what it is. So it's this microphone here, and it comes in this pouch, which is really great. And in the pouch, you get 2 of these mics, and you get this splitter. So say I'm gonna interview Coach Kaylin about her amazing things that she has coming up, right? So I would plug her mic into one of these, plug my mic into one of these, and plug this into my laptop, or with an adapter, plug it into my phone or camera. So that's awesome. And then the main reason why I was like, okay, I've got to get this kit is that it has an extension cord. So this was really amazing because look how long that extension cord is, because usually you would just be limited by the length of this cord, but with an extension cord, you could be able to have it all be like way back and be able to shoot and just have a lot more leeway. And they also make wireless lavs for people who are, professional filmmakers. I had a set of those that my friend Crystal, who is an amazing filmmaker, had given me, but I didn't, it was a lot. I'm good with this for right now, and if I need something more, I will hire somebody that knows how to do that. Hire people when you can who know what they're doing, who can do things in that way. And then here's the other mic. And so this is really, really great. So the interview set, again, I'll put the links to all of this, but I'm gonna just hold it up so that you can see it. So this is awesome. All right, so let me show you the audio that I use when I'm doing podcasts. So for podcasts, we go a little bit, because it's all audio. If it's all audio, then there's no video to distract the fact that the audio is janky, right? I'm not sitting there in like a sweaty dress that you could be like, okay, is her forehead shiny, and like distract yourself from the sound or whatever the case may be. So the sound really needs to be pure. And so this is the Blue Yeti mic, the Big Mama Jamma. And it's a Blue Yeti mic, the ultimate professional USB microphone. This plugs into your computer. And I'm gonna show you what this looks like. And I love this mic. I did a test with some lessons that I was recording for the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy to see, like, was there really that much of a difference between this and this with fans and AC going in the background? And yes, it was amazing, the sound. especially because I'm in a new apartment. I recently moved like about 8 weeks ago. So the sound in here is really hollow kind of because there are no carpets in here yet. There's not art up on the wall, so there's nothing to bounce the sound off of. And this is incredible. So if you can go Blue Yeti, once you go Blue Yeti, you don't go back. So let me show you what that looks like. So this is the Blue Yeti mic. It also comes in silver. The Blue Yeti is serious, cantankerous, and dangerous. My Caribbean people know what I'm talking about. And there are, you know, here you can adjust the gain. If you're wanting to get better audio, you can adjust the volume, and you can also put headphones in here, because most laptops, once you're plugging in the microphone, like it has, like, they may not let you listen to the mic, listen to, you know, headphones and the mic and all of that. For some laptops, it gets confusing and you can't listen at the same time. So you can just plug your headphones right in here and broadcast away and be good to go. So that is awesome. And here is what I also use with the Blue Yeti mic. This is a pop filter, Dragon Pad, a pop screen for broadcasting and recording. And I'm going to show this to you. And I'm going to brag a little bit that this is, I'm excited to show this to you because this is proof of my own personal growth and me walking my talk. 2 years ago, the last time when I did a video about the equipment that you use to make videos and podcasts, I showed this and I said, I'm showing you this, but I don't know what it is. I opened it. I'm intimidated by it. I cannot use it because I don't know what it is. So I'm going to just use this by itself. But I decided to figure it out because everything is figure outable, right? And it's really, really easy. And it also did improve the sound quality. So, and part of it was a person that when I do make edited videos on occasion, he was like, you need to use a pop filter, please. So this part of it screws onto something like the table that you're recording on. And it just basically goes in front of your mic like this. Oh, no, sorry, that's backwards because I'm looking at the image. All right, so it goes like this. So you would be speaking this way. So rather than you speaking directly into the mic, you're speaking this way. And let me show you this. And as you can see, this bends in order for you to be able to get the best angle. Okay, so that is a pop filter. The one, like I said, that I use is Dragon Pad, and it's awesome. It's great. Yay. And it's really lightweight if you need to travel, but I really just generally do not travel with that. If I need to travel and bring audio, I go with the Labs, which are really easy. And this is a headphone stand, which is, you know, if you want to just put your headphones on your desk, look cute. This is the one that does that. So Goddess Abiola, yes, I love your name because it's very similar to mine. Hello, Goddess Abiola. Goddess Abiola says, do those microphones do a good job of filtering out background noise? Absolutely, my love. I live in Manhattan, which I would argue is probably the loudest place on earth. Well, no. I've been to Nigeria. Nigeria, you know, in the city is pretty loud as well. But Manhattan, between Manhattan and certain parts of Nigeria, yeah, it's very, very loud. And so, yes, these microphones are really, really good. And even if you need to just start with the basic one, with the talk and roll, start with the talk and roll. Start with what you have. Start with where you are. The most important thing is just to start. Do not give yourself the excuse of, when I get all 2,000 of these things Abiola mentioned, then I'll be back and make my videos. No. Start with what you have. All right, so I want to show you this too. These are lens wipes that I use. As you can see, I got them from CVS, which in the United States where I live is a drugstore. And there was another brand that was next to them, but this was the same one. So you want to make sure that you clean your lens. You don't want to ruin an amazing video by having a messed up lens. These are also lens cloths. But I have a cat, and so there's a lot of cat hair typically going on. So these are great. As you can see, there's a cat hair there now. It just came from nowhere. So these are awesome. You just open it, wipe your lens, and you are good to go. All right. I want to show you a few other things. Yay. Coach Kaylin says, this is amazing stuff. Beautiful. That makes me so happy, Coach Kaylin, because I'm doing this for you, my beautiful sister. Okay, so what is this? All right, so let me show you now what you want to do if you are going to be making videos that are on a table. Now, when and why would you do that? So, for example, beautiful Chef Amira, who is in the house. Chef Amira is going to be cooking amazing, delightful dishes and wanting to share them with her tribe. Isn't that right, Chef Amira? And the way that you're going to be able to do that, you're going to need to be able to have a tripod that looks down. You're going to need to be able to have a surface to be able to film on. And so these are the things that you want to take into account depending on your niche. Also, for me, for example, I got them because I want to shoot my goddess affirmation cards. So if I'm doing a goddess affirmation card reading, which is flat on a table, I'm going to want to be able to shoot overhead so that you could be able to see it, right? Another reason is that I want to be able to show journaling. Journaling is a really, really important part of my practice personally and professionally. And there are journaling things that I want to be able to share with you, right? Like working in the law of attraction journal and that sort of thing. And so I had to start to not only figure out how to shoot this way, where you're looking at me, but how to shoot this way, where we're looking down at a table. Goddess Dina says, this is awesome. Yay, Goddess Dina. Beautiful. Yes, because spiritpreneurs, we need to communicate with our audience, with our tribe. A spiritpreneur is a spirited entrepreneur who could be in the fields of, love and relationships, spirituality and empowerment, food, wellness, fitness, money, business, across the board. But the most important thing is that you have a tribe that is waiting for your message. So let me show you what we have next. And you can get started if you're not part of Spiritpreneur School. Get started at richgoddess.club. Go to the link, richgoddess.club. So these boards, this is a white one. And you can see, oh, this is cool because we can see the Diva ring light in the board. So this is a white one, and I also have a black one, which is dusty. But it's good because you can see all what I was trying to show you. Oh, this is great. You can see my setup. So there's the laptop. There is the cell phone on it. Can you see that? That is shooting Instagram. And there's the Diva ring light. Yes, I didn't even intend that, but that worked out well. That's awesome. Yay. Okay, good. So you would have these down flat, dusted preferably, if you're wanting to be able to do a clean surface. So if I wanted to do, like, for example, my desk is glass. So if you look through my desk, you're looking at my feet. And I'm not shooting those kind of videos. Right? That's not the kind of videos that I'm shooting. All power and all love to you if that's what you're doing. And of course, I look up and there's Pastor, the pastor in the audience on Instagram. Hello, Pastor. How you doing? Yeah, just a little humor. He gave me a thumbs up. Yes. Okay. So you would put here on the surface, I would put this on my desk, And then if it was Chef Amira, she would cook her delicious meals or prepare what she was wanting to show, or I would do a flip through in a journal, or say that, you know, you were doing a card reading or something like that. You would do it on the surface, okay? But then suppose it's something that you want to involve both hands and you don't have another person to be able to shoot overhead. So then what you want to get is, again, this is next level. Y'all need to go out and buy all this equipment. You would need to get this. And this is a tripod that is specially made to be able to dip down and shoot overhead. Okay, so it has a bottom that goes on it that is really, really heavy. Let me see if I can pick that up and show it to you. All right, so this is the bottom, which, like I said, is really, really heavy. This would go here and it would go on your surface. And you would then see it expands to be able to fit your phone. I got this one specifically to be able to fit the iPhone, but I'm sure it probably works for others as well. All of these links will be at womanifesting.com. Click on faves at the top of the page. If I happen to change the word faves, resources, but now, as of the time of this recording, it now says faves, okay? All right, so this angles right down and you would put it there and it's very sturdy, and then you could go ahead and shoot and cook and talk and, you know, do your cards or flip through your bullet journal or whatever it is that you are showing your tribe. Like, how amazing and awesome is that? For everything, there is a solution. So this is called an overhead tripod, and it has like all of the regular adjusting things that all tripods have to be able to go up taller or move down or whatever it is. And, oh, okay. Nothing broke, nothing, no equipment was harmed in the making of this video. I just remembered something else I wanted to say about the whiteboard. So the whiteboard, another thing that you can use this whiteboard for is something that's called white balancing. Just realized that my makeup is all over this. That's not good. Okay, so white balancing is, well, no, not for white balancing. You can use it to bounce white light at someone. So for example, for people who are looking at me on Instagram, you're getting a different color calibration than the people who are looking at me on Facebook. If we were doing a shoot where, you know, we were doing an interview or something that we wanted to do that was more complex and the light was not enough and we didn't have enough lights to create a setup in the way that we wanted, you could use a board like this and bounce the light, hold the light the same way that you saw the light bounce, and bounce the light on to the person so that they have more light on them. So that is something, you know, that you could have in your bag of tricks. Goddess Jess says, thank you for sharing your knowledge. So many spirit-based gurus are so close. You are always empowering goddesses to be the best version of themselves. That makes me so happy, Goddess Jess. Yes, because we live in a world of abundance. We live in a world of abundance. And I can't be a better Goddess Jess than she can. She can't be a better Abiola than I can. And so, you know, a candle doesn't lose anything by lighting other candles. Absolutely not, right? And that is the crux of abundance when we're tuned into abundance. So thank you so much for saying that. Okay, so there were some other tripods that I wanted to show you. Let me make sure that I got everything that I wanted to show you. So we talked about lighting, we talked about lenses. So I just want to show you a number of different travel tripods that I've bought and things that worked and things that didn't. So this turns out to be helpful. Sometimes if you're shooting, again, larger things and you need to be able to clip up lights or sometimes clip up sound. So if, for example, we were shooting something where I didn't want this light to show, this audio to show, and I could clip it off camera so that you wouldn't see it and we would still get the effect. So something like that is useful to have. All right, so let me show you a few different things that are helpful to have. Okay, so this is a dual input. Again, if you're interviewing somebody, to be able to either use headphones at the same time or be able to use microphones at the same time. This is a tripod, a mini tripod, a table tripod that also you can use as a selfie stick. And this is great. I recently brought this with me to the Dominican Republic. And let me just show you. It's a little tripod. And so sometimes you may not want the whole big tripod. You may have something that you can just put this on your desk or on a table and shoot. And so it's really, really convenient, especially for traveling, because, you know, if you don't want to pack a selfie stick in addition to whatever, you know, it doesn't extend like a selfie stick. But like I said, it is, you know, you can just set it up and just have like just if you're shooting on your desk and be an easy breezy, amazing goddess. So do I ever use or recommend selfie sticks? Absolutely. Yay. That's what we're talking about. All right. So then I also was recommended this by someone, and this basically screws on to something like this. And it is a tripod, but let me show you. It clips onto things. So if you're needing to clip onto something and hang down, you know, from a strange angle, you know, or if you're wanting to try, like we said, like the overhead shooting, but you don't have the other tripod, something like this could work. I'm not crazy about this. I haven't really found use for it. I thought that I would use it like this as a table tripod, but it wasn't that sturdy for me for that. So maybe its strength is for people who are wanting to clip and use it in that way. But otherwise, if that's not your focus, then I wouldn't necessarily invest in that, okay? Here is another tripod that is billed as a travel tripod that, again, for me wasn't necessarily the best thing to have, but you know, it's good to have in your bag of tricks just in case. All right, so hopefully I can open this without it like shooting and boomeranging at me. All right, so this unfolds, and it's supposed to be like a regular tripod once it unfolds. There it is, it's like a spider. See, it all snaps together, which is really awesome. But it's not that sturdy. It's not that sturdy. So I brought this with me to a couple of different countries, and you know, it was helpful in, you know, in London without having, you know, another tripod, just because I didn't want to carry that whole big tripod. So if you're traveling, it's fine, but it's not a suitable replacement for having a regular tripod. And then let me show you this with the cat hair. And so yes, selfie sticks are awesome and amazing, and yes, get a selfie stick. But a lot of these that I have also double as selfie sticks. This is a selfie stick, and it's called the selfie stand. And it can extend, it does all the regular, y'all know how a selfie stick works. You know, if not, let me know and I can do a separate training in our academy for you. And basically it is a little bit more sturdy than a regular selfie stick, and also can serve as a stand in lieu of not having a tripod, okay? All right, good. Okay, so did we cover everything? Okay, so we talked about shooting down, we talked about audio, we talked about video, we talked about your lighting, we talked about tripods. I want to make sure I didn't leave anything out. I leave anything out? Spirit, let me know if there's something that I need to show. Oh, all right, this is why I have this on my lap. So if you are a singer or you do something with audio, so for example, you know, I do sound cleansing and clearing with Tibetan singing bowls, and I haven't been doing them on YouTube because it just, the sound quality just does not carry. I haven't tried with these new mics, and I haven't tried with the Blue Yeti mics, but with the old lavaliers that I had, they were not working. So you just want to just test, because I was doing them and then hearing like this beautiful, like clearing sound, like, you know, the heavens open. And then when I watched back the videos, like it sounded like, I don't know what. So always, if you can, test things on your own first, just to make sure, and you can always then come up with another plan if it is not working out for you. All right, so goddesses who are in the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy, remind me that I want us to do a specific training around where to shoot your videos. Okay, so we want to do something where we talk about where to shoot your videos, because that's an issue that I know a lot of people have been having, but I'm glad that we were able to open the doors and share this in Spiritpreneur Summer School. And for those of you who are not in the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy and you want to come play with us, get started free at richgoddess.club, richgoddess.club. And all of the links that I shared today will be at womanifesting.com. Go to the top and click faves or resources if I happen to change my mind. But right now it's faves. All right, yes, I look forward to seeing all of your videos and hearing your audios and your podcasts and everything. Y'all are gonna rock this. You so got this. If I forget anything, if I realize that there's something I forgot, I'm looking around, there's a lot of equipment. If there's anything that I forgot, I will put it under this video with links and an explanation. All right, but again, the best way to start is with whatever you have. All right, yay! Be seen, be heard, be a video and podcast making movement, goddesses. Namaste. Yay. We got good stuff done, right? Uh-oh.